This is not a block-by-block tutorial, but instead, I'll be teaching you Minecraft's basic mechanics as quickly and as easy to understand as possible. Today, we'll be going over villager breeding mechanics. Before you can make your villagers submissive and breedable, first, you need to understand what a villager population is. A villager population is the total number of beds a villager can detect. One bed counts as one population slot, and a slot is filled up when a villager links or claims a bed. Green particles will pop up around a villager to indicate that it has claimed a bed. That means if there are 8 total beds but 3 of them has been claimed by villagers, there are 5 empty population slots left. And as long as a villager can detect a vacant or unclaimed bed, they will continue to breed until there are no more unclaimed beds. A couple important things to note are, a villager can only link to a maximum of 1 bed, a baby villager can link the beds, and a bed must be accessible in order to be claimed. Next, villagers must have at least 12 food points in order to breed. Crops like carrots, potatoes, and beetroots give 1 food point, while bread gives 4. Finally, parent villagers need to claim a valid bed before they can breed. Once all these 3 conditions are met, villagers will start breeding. Congratulations! Now you know the basics of villager breeding. But what happens when the villager population has maxed out but you need more villagers? Well, you can do 2 things. First, you can move the villagers to make space for more vacant slots, or you can make an infinite breeder. If you choose to move the villagers, remember to break the beds in order to unlink the moved villager from the bed. If you don't break the bed to unlink it, the game will not recognize the bed as vacant and your villagers will not breed. You also need to make sure that the bed is inaccessible by the villagers that has been moved. If you don't want to break the bed, however, you can move the villagers 48 blocks away from the bed to automatically unlink them. If you choose to make an infinite breeder, there are a couple more mechanics you need to learn. One of the breeding conditions is, a villager can infinitely breed if they can detect vacant beds. With this information, if you can move or block the villagers before they link to a bed, you can hijack the parent villager's AI to think that there are still available population slots. You can do this by dropping them into a holding chamber or a water stream that leads to a holding chamber. All of the infinite breeder designs use this mechanic, but some are called automatic breeders because there is a crop farm attached to the breeder, in order to feed the villagers 12 food points required to breed. I hope this was easy enough for you to understand, and I hope that you learned something new. If there's anything I missed or if you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. As usual, if you want to learn more, all the wiki links used are in the description. Peace.